You know what I'm saying? I grew up in areas with a lot of racism. You know, I've dabbled in it.
Sure.
But, you know, I remember one time me and my buddy Devin, we went fishing, and there was these kids on these railroad tracks up above us, up above the river, and they started throwing rocks at us and calling us the N-word and stuff.
White kids calling you guys that?
Yeah. And I wasn't black. I was, you know.
At the time?
Yeah. I wanted to be part of it.
One of the black periods of your life.
But I still was like, you don't know us, mother. You know, I was like yelling shit back, and even Devin's looking at me like, dude, what the fuck? This is,
Dude, I remember my dad, if we masturbated, he made us bury it in the yard. He's like, that's God's. You have to bury that in the yard. He made us go bury the semen out in the yard.
No.
Yeah, that's crazy, right?
I've never heard that before.
Yeah, I hadn't heard it either. He was getting older, though, so I think he might have been, you know, a little kind of all over the place.
Obviously, when cousins get together, things can get crazy.
Yeah.
And you might get one of the Lord's remixes out there.
Yeah.
Or disabled, they call out here in America.
Yeah.
Mentally disabled.
Yeah.
Autism, Amishism. I'm sure you guys are seeing it.
Well,
somebody will just raise a barn with their eyes, you know, just put a nail through a 4x4 with their sheer, just, you know, with just a blink of an eye. First time we met a Japanese guy, we played this game where it was like, we would just make some sounds and see if it was something in Japanese, you know?
Oh, that's hip.
We'd be like, "Gareita." And then we would ask him, you know, "What the hell?" Yeah.
No, it's but it's,
yeah, and that could be a guy ordering a Pepsi. You know what I'm saying?
I don't. This is my favorite podcast ever.
The one time I picked up a dude, I was getting him to buy me alcohol at a gas station. I was skipping school, and he got in, this kind of homelessy kind of guy. And he got in, instead of sitting in the back, he just got on his knees right there in the passenger side. So I'm driving, and
He was your friend?
I didn't know him. No, he's like a guy who I gave him money to buy me alcohol.
Oh, okay.
So, but anyway, I don't know why I'm telling you all this. Nestor, that would bite us on the fucking school bus every day. I was so scared of that kid alone crossing from row like 7 to row 11, dude. It was our Euphrates, man. It was it was impossible to get past that guy.
You had a kid named Ernesto on the bus.
Oh, he would latch onto you, bro.
What
the hell? He'd bite you.
Whatever happened to him?
Oh, I'm sure he's probably working for the city, you know. But at the time, he would bite he just had some issue, some oral fixation or something or whatever.
I remember they had a group in our town called Whites Against Mexicans, right? And they didn't have any Mexicans. Wham, yeah. Yeah, really. And we didn't have any Mexicans, right?
Yeah.
So basically it was just people wasting gas money, really. Driving around looking for Mexicans.
I think there's times where, you seem like a guy who probably like watched a video of how to be a guy on YouTube or something, you know. But I think we all go through, like, we're all like awkward in different ways. You know, you put you in certain environments and you're not at all.
I don't know, my mom has 9 sisters. Oh, so she's one of 10 girls.
Wow.
And so
I would have loved to live next door, dude. My God, dude.
That's fun.
Well, Asperger should have a different name too. It's just
ass burgers. That's rude.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Right?
Oh, it's Perger.
Asperger.
Dang.
Asperger.
I've been putting meat in it.
South Park.
Someone had a baby out of their butt too. Did you see that?
No.
Bring that up.
An ass baby? That's tough.
Well, it's
that's some good sperm.
These days, it's the only way to get into this country, it feels like.
That's what's beautiful about Charleston. There, you can get out in that water, you can get outside, and so that stuff is great.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, I had a roommate over there. We would drink so much gin and tonics and just wet the bed all the time over there.
A lot of bedwetters in Charleston. Dude, beautiful.
Yeah. People were like, I'm on the sailing team. It was like, sure you are, brother. You better put a catamaran between you and your wife, dude.
Kid Rock is he's terrific. He came to the convention. He knocked everybody out. He was fantastic. He's a great guy. He's just a great guy. He's popular, very popular.
Oh, he's a real dirt serpent too, dude. He's a freaking legend, you know.
I can't believe they let me in the building.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
oh, definitely, dude. I mean, yeah, because you got a unique look, you know. I mean, yeah. You look like a Christmas ornament that Jelly Roll would have, you know, kind of like, you know.
Did I tell you? I didn't tell you.
And I say that in the most loving way.
Absolutely. I love it. I love it.
Winner, Jenner, Kendall and Kylie.
Hi.
How are you guys?
Good.
Now, how long have you two been sisters for?
Like 5 years now, right?
Name, because I read this and I can't even say it.
My name?
Yeah.
Yeah, Theodore Capitani von Kurnatowski.
That's a name,
crazy.
Dude.
Oh, they used to call me the N-word all the time in Louisiana.
Which word is that?
Huh? I mean, you can pick one, but it's just because anything that gets a little too many, anything that gets a little wild, they used to drop the N-bomb. Well, dude, look, bruh, and the baptism, dude, I freaking still remember, dude. I remember taking a couple extra sips when I was under that water, bro. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, dude, I'm staying down there. I got a brother, too, and he was hard to love. Now he's a little easier to love.
Do you guys fight?
No.
Oh, okay.
One of us hit the other one with a chair once when we were young.
Oh, really? What was that over?
I don't know. One of us was wearing a disguise, so I don't remember who was who.
Oh.
But it was violent. It was like one of the most violent things that ever happened to me. It was a nice chair. It was an antique.
These are women that you're not like attracted to.
Oh, no. I was best looking man and woman in the whole place. A lot of times. Once I started growing my hair, first of all, because people were like, oh, people don't like gay people where you're from. And I was like, we've been wearing women's haircuts since I was a fucking kid. Okay? You cannot imagine.
We've been cross-dressing forever.
Dude, you know how many lesbians I've sat next to and got my hair cut growing up? Countless, dude. At least
amazing.
9. With this girl, and I was so drunk, bro. She was driving us, and I had to puke so bad, and I just took my hat off my head, filled it, just vomited right into it, right? Just threw it right out the window and just kept talking to her like nothing had happened, bro. Dude, another time, this dude, my buddy, Billy Conforto, rest in peace, bro. He died. He drove into an embankment. But he used to do pills and everything, and we were bus boys together. We were co-bus boys, even though he was about 35 or 40, He looked like Don Flamenco. You know who that is from Mike Tyson's Punch-Out? The little Italian guy, and he's like...
No.
He looked like that guy, but without the roses and about an extra 20 pounds, and he was also homosexual. But he gave me some pills, gave me some somas one night or something. I think tried to maybe take advantage of me. I don't remember. That's a good thing about pills is, you know what I'm saying? If you did get molested, you don't really have to remember. Unfortunately, I almost knocked this young lady up that was from South Dakota. And she lived on a reservation, yeah. Oh. And she threatened to have the baby.
Oh, damn. How old were you?
37 this year. It was this year. And she wouldn't even be cool. She threatened to have the baby, dude. And I just met her at a motel. Yeah. And she threatened to have a baby, man. I had a trophy one time. It was a plaque, and they misspelled half the shit from our school. And I was like,
and that was your big break?
Yeah.
And they fucked it up.
And I lost a spelling bee to a girl in 5th grade who got pregnant.
Shut the fuck up.
Swear to God. This girl named Helena, or Big Helena, I think was her full name, bro. And dude, nobody thought she could spell. Nobody thought she could even speak.
Oh, no one thought she could get knocked up either. Sure. Jesus.
So she was a real overcomer, dude. Or just someone who accepted cum, And especially even in Los Angeles, man, a lot of the library out here is just a lot of people. I mean, we saw a dude try to climb into a book, this homeless dude. Tried to get into one of those big atlases, trying to take a vacation the long way, The video with the skydiving, did y'all really skydive in it?
No, I would never skydive in my life.
Really? Oh, you go down quick.
Bungee jump.
Dude, I remember the first time I went to a black doctor, right? I went to a doctor, and I'd never been to a black doctor. I never even thought about it, right? And I went in, and it was a black doctor, and I was like, oh, man. Yeah. Is he gonna know what's wrong with me? That's what I thought, bro.
Bro, that sounds like some racist shit.
I know, but what I'm saying is one basketball coach had been kind of tickling the kids a lot, right? And then the other guy called him, and he said, hey, if you keep...
You said that so naturally.
I'm just saying
You said that so naturally. That's a thing that coaches can find themselves dealing with.
He trying to get that 3-pointer out of you, bro. He trying to...